Very good evening and welcome everyone to the first session of Unison Chanting for Beginners, conducted by Brother Leng Huat. This is an event organized by the Theravada Buddhist Council, Malaysia, and it is actually indeed a very honored to have Brother Leng Huat to be our teacher. So, without further ado, we let Brother Leng Huat take over the session. Over to you now, Brother Leng Huat.
Okay, thank you, Sister Sumitra. We begin with thank you, Sister Sumitra, for organizing this. And also Brother Terence, who is actually our technical member of the technical team behind us. And then big promoters like our Brother Lim was promoting it very strongly for us. And then and we must thank these people. And also I've invited some of the the senior chanters, they joined very much earlier than you all. So I've invited them to come in as an observer so that in case I need their assistance, if the crowd gets too big, then I may need their assistance later. So I told them to join us, and the people here are from my screen. I first see Sister Doris there. So she is here to assist me if I require next week. This week I think I can manage. Then Sister Siu Fong is here as an observer. Then Sister May and Sister Felicia. So these are our observers who will come in to assist if the need arises. Okay, so to begin with, we normally will pay homage to the Buddha, Dhamma, and Sangha, take refuge in the Buddha, Dhamma, and Sangha, and also recite our 5 precepts. For that, I think I'll invite our senior chanter, the youngest of the seniors, Felicia. Mr. Felicia will assist us with chant to represent us.
Okay, so thank you for joining us today, and let us compose ourselves and let's recite together. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Buddhang saranang gacchami. Dhammang saranang gacchami. Sanghang saranang gacchami. Dutiyampi buddhang saranang gacchami. Dutiyampi dhammang saranang gacchami. Dutiyampi sanghang saranang gacchami. Tatiyampi buddhang saranang gacchami. Tatiyampi dhammang saranang gacchami. Tatiyampi sanghang saranang gacchami. Panatipata veramani sikkhapadang samadhiyami. Adinnadana veramani sikkhapadang samadhiyami. Kame sumichachara veramani sikkhapadang samadhiyami. Musavada veramani sikkhapadang samadhiyami. Surameraya majjapamadatthana veramani sikkhapadang samadhiyami. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu.
Okay, thank you, Sister Felicia, for representing us to pay homage to the Buddha, Dhamma, and Sangha, for taking the 3 refuges, and also for reciting the Panchasila. Okay, so to begin with, let us quickly introduce you the importance of chanting actually. And then we do it in Pali. When we say chanting, for our case, we are learning it in the language called Pali language. There is a bit of controversy here in Pali language. There are some scholars who says that the Buddha never spoke in Pali. They say, there are some scholars make such statements. But for us, as far as we go from Theravada tradition, the Buddha, yes, the Buddha taught in Magadhi. Yeah, because Buddhism spread in Magadha. So the Buddha spoke in Magadhi, and it is called Magadhi Prakit. Yeah? And also another term for it is called Prakit. But during that time, I understand that actually Pali was a very profound language then also. It has grammar then. Pali is the only language that has got grammar during that time. Okay, then of course Sanskrit existed there, but Sanskrit, they call it the Vedic Sanskrit, not Sanskrit today, the Vedic Sanskrit. Vedic Sanskrit actually has no grammar, the only words here and there. So maybe the Buddha had difficulty to teach himself Sanskrit, but it doesn't have the grammar. So the Buddha chose to speak to teach in Magadhi Prakrit. Yes, we agree. However, because when the Buddha used that language, and then that language became more refined, the Buddha introduced a lot of new words there. Then eventually the new Magadhi Prakrit is also called Pali. So the Pali language is actually Magadhi also. So that is our views. Okay. Nevertheless, historians have accepted also that it is very closely the Pali language, the Pali canon is the earliest and very close to what the Buddha taught. If it's not 100% accurate, it was what the Buddha taught. Yeah. Okay, so to begin with tonight, okay, the other thing about chanting is also we will be explaining to you a bit of the meaning of what we are chanting. We don't want to treat chanting as a ritual. Don't forget now, for us, the chanting is the importance, or another important criteria of chanting, or rather, the important criteria here is it is through this kind of chanting. The Buddha taught them in this format. It is through this kind of chanting that the Buddha's teaching has lasted for 2,600 years up to today. So it becomes very accurate, and it is very accurate format today because of the stanzas the Buddha spoke. The Buddha spoke in poetic stanzas, so that's why it's easy to recite and easy for Ananda and Venerable Upali to remember, and easy for us to remember also. So that is the significance of Pali chanting. This is where for us it's not a ritual. We are not chanting it as a ritual. We are chanting it because the teachings of the Buddha were kept intact through these Pali chanting. We call it chanting, of course, but these Pali recitals, the teachings were all in this kind of format. In this poetic format, it's easy to remember. If it's in a prose format, it will be quite difficult to remember. So that's why it's kept intact for 2,600 years. So we are chanting the teachings of the Buddha. It's not a ritual, but we are chanting because the Buddha's teachings were kept intact for us for 2,600 years. And we will continue that tradition so we can keep it intact. Otherwise, there will just be a gap in between, and then the teachings will be lost. Okay, so that is our purpose. It's not as a ritual. I always stress on that. Many of you all have been to our other classes, and I'm sure you have heard all these, and these are repeated. But however, many of you from the other classes are joining us today, which I'm very happy because I did not teach you all formally on these alphabets last time. Because many of you joined us midway and we started with the suttas. So I'm very happy for you all, for those who are already in our class and they're joining us tonight, because tonight we will begin from the very beginning with the do, re, mi. Yeah. So we're starting with the very, very, very beginning. So that because I remember that in some classes now, in the Thursday class, I started with the Dhammacakkappavattana Sutta straight away. So in other classes, also we started with the suttas, and many of you also joined us midway, and also you learned from the suttas. So today we have an opportunity to revisit the vowels and the consonants. Okay, so any questions up to here? If not, we will just continue, sister. Maybe you have the next slide. Okay, the Pali alphabet consists of 41 letters. That is 8 vowels and 33 consonants. If you compare this with our English, we have only 5 vowels in it and 21 alphabets. Right. 21 consonants. So we have 26 here. We have got the 41 letters. So the vowels here are, there are 8 vowels, and the 8 vowels are, A is pronounced as A, short A, A, and the A with the diacritical mark on the top is pronounced as A. So when you see this A with the diacritical mark, you will pronounce it twice the length of the short A. A. E, same thing. E, I, we pronounce as E. I is E short. And the long I with the diacritical mark, we pronounce as E. And U, again, we start with a short U, is called U. U. So the other U with the diacritical mark is U. Okay. And E is always long. E is pronounced as A. A. So it's always long. And O is also pronounced as O, always long. There are exceptions which we will come later. There are exceptions to this long E and O, which we will cover later. So now we have got 8 vowels. Is A, E, U, E, O. Okay. So maybe we get a few volunteers to try to recite this, or maybe we get our sister Felicia to demonstrate first, maybe. She was not trained this way, She started with the suttas.
Yeah, okay,
So it's good for you also.
Yes. So I try.
Yeah, okay.
A, E, U, E, O.
Yes, that's how it is pronounced, Okay, we get a few volunteers. We start with number 1, is it normally? Do we? Okay, I will follow the numbers lah. Maybe number 1 up to number 5 will recite this.
A, E, U, E, O.
Yes.
Number 2, Sister Ivy, please.
Okay. A, E, U, E, U.
Oh, it's okay. Okay. Then but as long as you know you got to drag the O,
Number 3 would be Brother Kelvin.
A, E, U, E, U, O.
Okay, good. Yeah. Long,
Number 5,
Number A, E, U, E, O.
Okay, so you have an idea now, lah. When you see this kind of vowels, when it is a short A, we just call it short, lah. We will give you examples later. Then we come to consonants. Consonants, we have got many consonants here. There are 3 consonants. So the consonants are also actually divided into various kind of sounds, the guttural, the palatal, retroflex, cerebral, dental, labial. Okay, fine, but okay, the palatal and the retroflex is quite difficult for you all to do during chanting, but we can accept it as, between them also fine line, palatal and retroflex. We don't really see that you pronounce it correctly, retroflex. Sometimes palatal is acceptable, you know. Okay, so what we mean by guttural is K. Okay, the first. Okay, let me remind you this part. The first vowel or alphabet that appears in the Pali phonetics is actually A, you know, A. And then the next one, if you refer to their dictionary, but incidentally, most of the Pali dictionaries today, they follow our Romanized ABC in sequence, correct? But if you get some dictionaries that they do it exactly with the Pali consonant, it starts with A and R and E, U, A, O. That is the sequence, you know, these are ABC, this way, the sequence. Then the next alphabet you see is K, K as in K, and then KH as in K. You must emphasize on the K. This is called guttural, you know, but it's okay by not knowing the name that is guttural, no, but learn to pronounce it correctly. It's K is K, KH is aspirated K. We call it aspirated K is called K. K. That means you must really go to your throat, guttural, and then emphasize on the H. K. And G is G, and GH is G. GH is G. G. Okay. Okay, this is not in sequence of their, okay. This is not in sequence of the alphabet. Never mind. Okay, then we will learn guttural first. Not in sequence of the alphabet. If in sequence of the alphabet, after GH, you will have the N with a dot. Okay, N with the dot after H. Okay, never mind. But our sister has organized for us this way. It is easier to learn, I guess. Okay, so after the GH is M with the dot on the top. Okay, with the diacritical mark of M with the dot on the top. If you see M with the dot on the top, it is pronounced as NG, as in sing, S-I-N-G, sing, NG, eng. So M with the dot is pronounced as NG, eng. M with the dot below for us, we still pronounce as NG. It is still NG. So the M with the dot on the top or below for us, we don't worry so much. It is still NG. Okay. We are not going to worry about it being palatal or retroflex. Don't doubt, there is no problem there. It is still NG. Okay, N with the dot on the top. Okay, this is important. N has got 4 sounds. First is the N with the dot on the top. It is also pronounced as NG. It is equivalent to the M with the dot on the top. Okay, M with the dot on the top is pronounced the same as N with the dot on the top. It's also NG, NG, okay? And then the other N is just like a normal N, but they have put a slight difference for us to understand. The other N is a normal N, okay? Pronounced exactly as N. That's not N, normal, N, okay, normal. That is a normal N. So N has got 4 sounds here. She has demonstrated 2 for us there. Now we go to the next line. Okay, we cover both better. Palatal. Palatal means you got to go C as in C and CH actually is the same pronunciation as ch. For us, it's ch. Ch. Except the other one is ch. Ch to emphasize on its aspirated H. Ch. The other one is ch. This is ch. And then J also same j and j. J and j. J, aspirated J, J. And then N with a cursive diacritical mark on the top. Sometimes we call it the muruku. For us Malaysian, we call it the muruku. That one is pronounced as N-Y-A, near, nasal. That one is nasal actually. That is the nasal sound, near. Near. Okay, in terms of the alphabet, it's arranged correctly. N with the diacritical mark is after JH. That's correct. But after GH, N with the dot on top actually. Okay, so this one we pronounce as near. Okay, this is near. And then now we go to palatal, that is palatal. And then we go to retroflex. T with the dot below. Okay, this is a bit different. T with the dot below, we will pronounce as t. That means you roll your tongue to the palate. Okay, deeper in the palate deeper. Palatal is just at the top of the palate in front. Retroflex is very much behind. So t, t, it's not t. T is dental. T. Below is dental. T. But this is t. And then, okay, don't worry about this one also. I will not emphasize on this during chanting. I will accept both ways. Don't worry. We are just going to relax ourselves and enjoy chanting. It's just that to introduce to you, that's all. So dot on below, we says t. And th with the dot below, t is t. 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 Aspirated t again. And d again is the, and the. Okay, this is retroflex. And n with the dot below. This is the fourth pronunciation for n. It's n. It's retroflex also. N with the dot. But again, like I've said, during chanting, we don't really emphasize on this. Okay, it's just to introduce to you what it's all about so that you're not confused when you refer to some books. Okay, so that is retroflex, and then we go to dental. Dental, we see the top T on the top is called t. That is, your tongue hits the palate, but this is dental, so it's called t. Yeah, and then th is t. Okay, and then d is normal the, and then and then dh is the. And the n is a normal n. Okay, n is a normal n there. N. Okay. Okay, then okay, I understand. Okay, so now labial. Labial is actually from the lips lah. P, and then ph is p, b, and m. That's all. And others, you don't worry so much. It's just like your English pronunciation, your Y, R, L, V, S, H, L, M. But this is the sequence of the alphabet, you know. This is the sequence of the alphabet. If you have a Pali dictionary which follow this sequence, then you'll be surprised that they don't go A, B, C one, you know. They start the first vowel, the first alphabet they will place R, E, then they go by K, then KH, then GH. This is the actual sequence. So you understand the sequence. It is not by A, B, C, D, E, F, G, you know. Okay, this is the sequence of the arrangement of the alphabets. Okay, now we will go back to guttural. And we'll get 5 volunteers again there. No, I think we will practice this first. We get 5 volunteers, and then 5, and then 5 for the next one, palatal, 5 for retroflex, and 5 for dental, then 5 for labial, and 5 for others. Others are not need to practice. They're just like the English alphabet. Okay, so we will go back to k. Guttural k, g, and then m with the dot on top, and m with the dot below, and n with the dot on top is pronounced as ng. They are the same as ng. Okay, so we get the first, the next 5 to go on k, g, and ng, that's all. Okay.
Okay, number 5 will be Sister Catherine.
Number 6, it should be.
Number 5. Just now we had Sister Felicia plus another 4.
Oh, she demonstrated. Okay.
Yeah. So
Okay.
now another 5. Number 5 will be
I
Sister.
try now, is it?
Yeah. You try.
Try this guttural.
Yeah.
Yes.
K, g,
Yes. Okay.
Correct.
There is correct. Yeah. Okay.
Number
That's
6,
good.
Sister Pomoy. Sister Pomoy, please mute. Sister Limpomoy.
Yeah. Okay. Sorry, bit late. K, g,
Yeah. You must emphasize on the H. That's called
Yeah,
aspirated
okay.
K lah. Aspirated
Okay.
K lah.
Okay.
Yeah. It is very important that we must emphasize on the H there.
All right.
Yeah. Thank you.
Number 7 will be Sister Bona.
K, g,
Yes. Well done, sister. Very good.
K, G, G, Ng.
Yeah, try to stress on your H, k,
K.
yeah, yeah. Because when we chant later, this is quite critical, k and g, yeah.
G.
Okay.
Thank you, Brother.
Will be Sister Wan Eng. Sister Wan Eng, please unmute. Number 9 will be Sister Wan Eng. Would you like to try? If not, we go to number 10.
No 10. 10 has
Oh.
has gone off.
Okay. What about 11, Sister Wan Yun?
Wan Jin.
Wan Jun. Okay,
Ah.
Wan Jun.
Ke, ke, Ng.
Okay.
So we have had 5. Shall we
Okay.
go
Then
for
we
the
go
next?
to the next palatal, as is C as in ch, and then CH actually is the same, but just aspirated C, so we say ch, and then j and j, and j, and then N with the diacritical mark with the cursive there is pronounced near, nasal, near. Yeah. Okay.
Now, yeah. Okay, so it will be the turn for number 12. Sister Lee SS. Would you mind unmute? Sister Lee SS. Otherwise, we go to Sister Cheng, number 13. Oh, Sister Lee first, number 12.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, it's brother. Sorry, brother.
Where are we?
Palatal.
Ch, j, yeah.
Okay, good.
Okay. Brother Cheng, number 13.
Oh, myself. 16.
Brother Cheng, number 13. Brother Cheng,
It's
singing.
to me, is it? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry, I will start. Ch, j, nga. Nya. Okay. Sorry, nya.
Yes. Okay.
Nya. Sorry, the last one. Nya. Yeah. Okay.
Number
Okay.
14 will be Brother Lim.
ch, near.
Yes, very good, brother.
Okay. 15, Sister Lisa.
Ch, Nia.
Good.
Okay.
The last one, Sister number 16, Kang.
Yeah. Okay. Ch, j, nia.
Okay.
Okay.
So now we go to the next one. Okay, hold on. There is a question here. Somebody was asking whether this is Pali, Burmese pronunciation, or Thai, or Sri Lankan. Okay, this is actually based on the Pali phonetics that we think it should be pronounced this way, as per the Pali phonetics. Pali phonetics. It is not the Thai pronunciation. The Thai may have a slightly different pronunciation with some of the alphabets. And also the Burmese pronunciation. They may have a little bit of variation. But as far as the rest, they're the same. Only variation for their vowels maybe, and some of the consonants. Right? Particularly Z in not Z, but there are some of these consonants that are a bit different. So we will just focus on the Pali pronunciation, we call it, which incidentally may be very much closer to Sri Lankan, because Sri Lankan alphabets are very much closer to this Pali alphabet. So incidentally, it may be a bit closer, but we are not being biased. We are just being neutral. We are just chanting it as what it should sound in Pali. Okay. Just to answer a query just now. Okay, so we continue now.
Excuse me, brother.
Yeah.
Number 22, I think it's Sister. She raised hand. If you want to ask question personally, please unmute.
If it's a short question, I will answer. If it's longer, then we will finish our course at 9:30. Then we stay back for half an hour. We can have a longer discussion then. Definitely, we want to help you out to clarify your doubts. But if it's a short thing, I will answer. If it's long, we will keep it until we finish our at 9:30. We can stay back.
Okay, this is a sub question about pronunciation. A.
Can.
A is pronounced as R and in Sri Lanka tradition. Because I'm struggling with this one.
Okay.
Bante told me that the pronunciation for A in Thai tradition, they pronounce only R for all. Then for Sri Lanka tradition, they pronounce first A as a R, then the second A as a but some of the chanting, the A not changed to so I struggle at that.
Yeah, I agree, sister. Okay, there are some words that they pronounce as and sometimes they pronounce as R. I know we will come to it later, sister. We'll come to it, but just to answer your questions, there is no differentiation in the vowels here. There is no indication to say it's R or There's no indication at all. So we will accept both. If you pronounce it as we will say accept it. If you pronounce it we will say accept it, but it must be short. Okay? But the principle of it is that A with no diacritical mark must be short. If you want to go at fine with us, but make sure it's a short R. If you pronounce it make sure it's a short It's or R. Then the A with the diacritical marks is then you have to drag. That will be the difference. So there is no indication at all. Only maybe from your experience and maybe you listen to a lot of tapes, you might use and R there. But for us, we will accept both. If you want to use R instead of fine with me. But make sure that it's the short R and the short
I think better I ask later after the lesson end. I ask later. Okay.
Yeah, okay.
Bye.
Yeah. We will come to the examples later, sister. We will tell you yeah. Okay, retroflex should be so your thumb must hit the palate and back of the palate. And then of course aspirated TH will be and D will be and okay, and N with the dot below will be also a bit retroflex. Okay. That is the difference. But anyway, for chanting purposes, sometimes you overlook at all these, but this is just to introduce to you the vowels. Okay, so who's next?
17, Sister Ng Siu Luan. Please unmute Sister Ng Siu Luan. Otherwise, we will go to number 18.
17, you're muted,
18.
Can you hear me? 18?
Yeah, loud and clear.
All right.
We can start.
No, we are at retroflex now, isn't it?
Yeah,
Yes.
retroflex.
Yes, so it's yes. Yes. Okay, yes.
Okay,
Yes, that was correct, sister. Yes.
19 will be Samsung SM.
Doreen Su.
Oh, Doreen.
Sorry.
Good, sister. Good for you to join us. Yes, okay.
N.
Yes, okay, can now, but yeah. It's okay. We have got difficulties, but understand the philosophy of it, Okay, it's and no. Yeah. Okay, good, sister, good.
Number 20 will be Brother David. Brother David, please unmute. David.
Fine. No.
Okay.
21 will be Brother Charles.
Th, n.
Okay.
I don't see 22. So we go to 23. Sister Irene Te.
Yeah, it's me. No, it's Irene Teo. Sorry.
Oh, Irene Teo. Okay.
Yes, yes. So, am I start?
Yeah, sure,
Okay.
sure. Go ahead.
The, n.
Yes.
Yeah, I have all 5 practice.
Okay, then
Shall
we go
we
to
go
the
to-
dental. Dental will be that means your tongue will be touching the front of the teeth. And the and aspirated T is the and n. N is normal n n, yeah, n. Yeah, n. Okay. N. Okay.
We start with 23. Oh, Sister Irene already done. Number 24 will be Brother Yitni.
The, n.
Yes.
Number 25 will be Sister Elizabeth.
the, and.
Okay.
Thank
N
you.
cũng can okay, fine. N good, fine with me. Okay.
Thank you.
26 will be account tools iPhone. Number 26, please unmute.
Okay. I go the, and
Okay.
N is
N is a normal N. No,
N,
no, no. If you want
no.
to, yeah, no, yeah. No. M
Okay.
will be or m. But we normally put a vowel at behind for us to pronounce. So N we put an A behind, so become n. M
No.
we put an A behind, we become m. I know.
Okay.
The vowel is just to make it to facilitate our pronunciation. That's all. Yeah.
Okay. You.
Next will be 27. Chop. I think it's the sister.
The, and, n.
Yeah, no, yeah, fine, good. Yeah.
Okay, I don't see 27. So, okay, 27 already done. So the last one, 28. Sister Jiang Lili.
I think I'm just observing only, ma.
Oh, okay. Sister
Okay.
Lily is an
Oh,
observer.
sorry.
Yeah, okay.
So
fine.
then,
Yeah, okay.
Okay, I'm still observing, learning.
Okay. Anyway, no. Observers are the senior chanters who are going to help us later. Okay, can we get number 17? I think we have missed number 17.
yeah, Sister Ng Siu.
Sister Sumitra, last one, Brother Lim.
Brother
Lim Siong something. Lim
Lim
Hock Seng.
Lim Hock Seng. Yeah, 28. Lim Brother.
Is it my turn?
Yeah,
Is it my
please
turn?
unmute. Yeah.
I mean, then my wish, the, n.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay, is 17 ready to try? 17, we probably missed her just now.
Hello.
Yes, we can hear you.
Can hear. I try and see.
Yes.
The, n.
Okay, good. Okay. Now we go to the next one. Is
Brother
for
Tan,
Lily,
there's
right?
one more. Number 22 is on.
Okay.
Sister Pek Hun.
Okay. The, n.
Okay, good. Yeah. You can put an alphabet behind per. We put an A here. See, so become per. I know P. Okay, labial. Labial is just from your lips. Per. Then M is actually ma or m. M or ma. Okay, we put an A behind us, right? We can pronounce it easier. Okay, M is a m or a ma. Like we said just now, as long as the short A is fine with us. Okay, next.
We start again from number 1. Sister Chiu Eng Yen.
B, P, B, B, ba.
Okay, good.
Number 2, Sister Ivy.
P, P, B, B, and
Okay, M, okay, can.
M.
Yeah.
P, P, B, B, M.
Yes.
B, P, B, B, M.
Okay, number 5, Sister Catherine.
Yeah. B, P, B, B, M.
Okay, done. All 5 done.
Okay, good. So the rest are normal as per English. Y, okay, we put an A behind, become Y, R, L, B, S, H, L, and M with the dot below is NG. Ng. That means NG, we put an A behind, become ng lah. Ng. Okay, so that one I don't think we need to practice. That's a normal pronunciation as the English pronunciation. Now Y, R, L, S, same, except the M with the dot. Okay. Now we learn to use the vowels now. What do you mean by long vowels and short vowels now? So Sister Sumitra has kindly done for us this beautiful slide. The short vowel as in hut. Short, hut. It can be het also if you want a het. But okay, the word is hut. Okay, short. That means you must make sure that you pronounce that as short. As in short, you also lah. A as in U in hut. Okay? And long vowel, A as in barn. Barn. You don't say bun, it's in the bun. You know, you don't say it's in the bun, it is in the barn. So you must make sure we drag the A, barn. Okay? And then I again, the short I as in bit. Except for the A lah. A people are confused. Why we say hut lah? But just to show you that it's a short A lah, hut or hat. Also can. So I as in short I as in bit. And then I and long I as in tree. That means you drag a tree, you know. That means E. E, okay? So that is a long I. That's how you use them. U as in put. Short again. Short U is put. But the long U, you must drag it double the time as in moon. Moon. Okay? So long U, we drag it that way. E as in bed. This is a bit tricky part, isn't it? Now this E is a short E, isn't it? Although E, okay, look at the words below. Although E and O are included in long vowels, they are often sounded short before a double consonant. That is the only exception. The exception is most of the E and O's are all long, okay? Except when it appears before a double consonant, like the word metta. We say metta, we don't say metta. Yeah, metta. Sati. Okay, so these are the things now, okay, but we will not talk about that later, okay? So, okay, now it's short, short E as in bed, and when it's before a double consonant, metta, we say metta. We don't say metta. Supposed to be long E, metta, but wrong, because it appears before double consonant, because metta. So it appears before double consonant of T again below is called sati. Sati. I is a long I, sati. Okay, so that is in instances where E appears before a double consonant. Okay, but E in its normal word, as in cake, we say cake, we drag the E, cake, as in kamesu. So we drag the E, kamesu, because A has a diacritical mark on top, so it's a long A. So sister has kindly put for us double A there, so both understand. So it's kamesu. Okay, so E is always drag. You see an E always drag unless the E appears before a double consonant. As the example given to you, metta, sati, uttapa. So these are the words lah. Okay. So and then O, same thing. O also same thing. It is always long unless it appears before a double consonant. Okkamati. Don't say okkamati. No. Yotang. You don't say yotang because there's a double consonant there. So O as in note. Short O. Okamati, okamati. Yotang, yotang. So it's short. Or O as in whole. See, in the whole. So we drag the O, whole. So it's called sugato, sugato, sugato. Sugato loka vidu. See, the O you drag loka vidu. Sugato loka vidu. Sugato, sugato. So we drag the O. Okay. Still can. Okay, the next 5 will do. Okay, okay, sister, you got examples for A, short A and all that? Okay, very good. Okay. Okay. So now, okay, so what we do is I will read the examples for you, and then the next 5 will just go for the examples. You understand the principle. The principle is A is in short A. So when example is short A, how do you use a short A? It's called Buddha. 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 Okay. Or if you want to say like just now, say sometimes you see they say Buddha, Buddha, acceptable. Buddha, acceptable. Buddha, acceptable. But there's no indication at all. In the vowel, there is no indication here. We don't have the indication. But there's always a but. But if the A behind is a long A, is Buddha. There is no choice. Buddha is definitely there. But if it's a short A, it can be Buddha or Buddha. Fine. Buddha, Buddha, or Buddha. Buddha means plural lah. Long A lah. Okay. So now to use, how do we use short A? This is how we use Buddha. Buddha. Not Buddha. Buddha. No. Buddha. Buddha. Okay. And the long A we use as Samma. Samma. Long A. Samma. Okay. And then again the short O here. Okay. Okay, sister, demonstrated again for you the word tassa. Okay, we learn the word tassa here lah. The O is long O, is namo, tassa, tassa. Okay, sometimes we drag the tassa when chanting purposes. For chanting purposes, sometimes they want it to be a bit melodious. They will drag namo, tassa, bhagavato. We can accept lah. Something don't be, but actually the word is tassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. But sometimes people want to be a bit melodious, so fine, you know. Okay, so the word is namo is a long O. Remember, O is always long. So namo, A is always short. Remember the A, namo tassa. Namo, see, A is short. Namo, not namo. You see, so A is a short A. So namo tassa. Namo tassa. And long A we say gacchami. Samma. Gacchami. Gacchami. Okay, so we get the next 5. We just pronounce the examples. I think good enough. Examples on how do we use our short A and the long A. But incidentally, the O's are there, so we also try to understand the O lah. O is always long. Remember, namo tassa. Okay. Okay. So next 5 can do the first examples. Do the examples good enough, I think.
So number 6, we shall start.
Okay.
Sister Pomoy.
Yeah. Buddha, Namo Tassa, Samma Gacchami.
Yes, that is correctly used. Is the correct. Samma and Gacchami, Buddha, Tassa. Yes, very good.
Number 7.
Buddha, Namo Tassa, Samma Gacchami.
Yes, very good.
Buddha, Namo Tassa, Gacchami. Samma Gacchami.
Okay, okay, good stuff. Any more? Who's next?
One
Number
A.
9.
Okay. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yes, yes.
Okay, thank you. Buddha Namo Tassa Sama Gacchami.
Yes. Okay, this is not part of your syllabus, but Namo, you got to drag O. O is drag. Namo Tassa.
Namo Tassa.
Yes. Don't forget the O. O is always long.
Okay,
Okay.
thank you.
10.
No 10.
Okay, so 11. Sister Liu Wanjun.
Buddha Namo Tassa Sama Gacchami.
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 Yes. And Tassa, short A. Tassa can be accepted, but Tassa, short. Yeah. Yeah.
Buddha Namo Tassa Sama Gacchami.
Yes, Buddha must be short, Buddha, short.
Buddha.
Yes, we are learning to use a short A here. So it's Buddha or Buddha, Buddha, but not Buddha, no. That one must be A with the dash on the top. Here is short, Buddha.
Buddha.
Yes. Namo Tassa.
Namo Tassa.
Yes. That is the short A, Tassa, full stop, don't drag anymore, Sama, you drag, correct. Gacchami, yes, you drag. Okay, good.
Done.
Thank
All
you.
done. So we have 5. So the next 5 will
Okay.
be second line.
Okay, now second line. Second line again, the I is a short I as in bit. So dutiyampi. Short I, dutiyampi. Dutiyampi. Then long I here. Long I is like it's in 3. So Veramani. Drop, drag, and E is always drag. Remember, E is always long. So Veramani. Short A, okay. Long E, short A, long I. Veramani. Okay, Veramani. So the next 5.
Okay, number 12. Any number 12?
Yes, Ashley.
Brother Lee.
Tutiyampi Viramani.
Okay.
Okay.
13. Brother Cheng.
Okay. Dutiyampi Veramani.
Yes, drop the I and drag the I. Veramani. Okay, good.
Veramani. Okay.
Tutiyampi Veramani.
Yes. Okay, finish.
Sister Lisa.
Tutiyampi Veramani.
Yes.
Okay, that's all.
Okay,
Brother
then.
Okay.
Okay, so
16,
the next vowel, isn't it?
one more. Brother
more.
King.
Brother King.
Okay. Dutiyampi Veramani.
Yes, very good, Brother King.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, so the next one, next one is U as in short U, put. So Buddha. Remember we say Buddha, short U, Buddha. Okay, and then Purisa, short U, Purisa, not Purisa, no, Purisa, short U, short I, short A, Purisa. Buddha, short U, short A, Buddha. Okay, Purisa. And then long U, like we say, O is always long, Low, okay, don't forget to drag your low there. O is always long, loka vidu. Okay, U is a long U there, loka vidu. Okay, Buddha, Purisa, loka vidu. Okay, who's next?
17.
Ang Sui.
Ang Siluan. Sister Ang Siluan. Please unmute.
Okay. Buddha, Purisa, Lokavidu.
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 Do, long
Do.
U, Lokavidu.
Lokavidu.
Yes. Buddha, Buddha.
Buddha.
Yes,
Buddha.
yes. And
Purisa.
Yes. Very good. Okay.
18.
Buddha, Purisa, Lokavidu,
Lokavidu.
Buddha,
Lokavidu,
Yes, long U, there's a long U there. Okay, next.
Lokavidu,
Okay, Sister Doreen.
Buddha, Purisa, Lokavidu.
Yes, Lokavidu, good. So next one, is it?
Yeah, 20. Brother David.
Buddha. Puravidu.
Lokavidu,
Lokavidu.
Lokavidu,
Lokavidu.
Lokavidu.
Yes, long U. Yes, we are practicing the long U here. Yeah, we are practicing the long U, so you must make sure the U is correct. Lokavidu. Yes. And then Purisa. Short U, Purisa.
Purisa.
Yes, short U, Purisa.
Purisa,
Then long U,
Lokavidu.
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 Yes. Okay, we are beginning to get the momentum now. Okay, good. Yeah. Any more?
That's all.
Next
Yeah,
one.
5.
Okay. Now here is an exception. We say when E appears before a double consonant, that is double T here. So it becomes metta. But ta is a long A here. So it's metta. Okay. So we learn to pronounce it correctly. Metta. Okay. Metta. Seti. So the E becomes short. Okay. Long E as in here. The next example, long E. We use for the long E. There's also a long A there, don't forget. Kamesu, short U. Kamesu. Okay? So it's metta, sati, kamesu. Kamesu. Okay?
So we start with 22. Sister Pek Hun, please unmute. Sister Pek Hun, number 22. Sister Pek Hun, please unmute. This is your turn. Number 22, Sister Pek Hun. Okay, we skip. Sister Irene Teo.
Yeah. Metta, Sati, Kamesu.
Okay, seti, long I. We are practicing the long I also. Seti. Yes. Okay, then the long E here is Kamesu. Yes.
So 24, Brother Yitni.
Metta. Seti. Kamesu.
Yes, very good, brother.
Thank you.
25, Sister Elizabeth.
Metta, Sati, Kamesu.
Okay, seti. Don't forget we drag our I. I with the dash must be dragged. A with the dash must be dragged also. Metta, seti.
Can I try again?
Yeah.
Metta, Sati,
Yes.
Kamesu.
Yes. Very well done. Yeah.
We can have one more. 26, Two's IP, iPhone.
Metta. Sati. Kamesu.
Yes. Very good.
Done. Now we
Okay,
go to
done.
the next.
Okay, so now the last vowel here we learn is a short vowel as in hold note. Okkamati, because it appears before a double consonant of double K there. So it becomes okkamati. Then if it appears before double T, so it becomes yotang. M with the dot is NG, remember? So you pronounce as yotang. And then O is always long. O is always long unless it appears before double consonant. So this is a normal O. Sugato, sugato, sugato. Okay, O is always long. Sugato, loka vidu. Remember, loka vidu. We drag the O also. Okay. Okay, next.
27.
Chap, chap.
Yes, your turn.
Yes.
Okay, my turn. Okay. Okamati yotang. Sukato.
Okay. Okamati. TI is short. Okamati.
Okamati.
Yes.
Yotang.
Yes. And,
Sukato.
okay. Short U, short A. Short U, short A, long O. Sugato.
Sukato.
Yes.
Sukato.
Yes. It's a short
Okay.
U. Sugato. Yes.
Okay. Sukato.
Yes. That's how we practice. Yes. It's very well done. Yeah.
27 now. My mistake just now. Sorry. Sister Chuck.
Finish. She's done. Now 28.
Okay.
Brother Lim Hock Sing.
Okay, thank you. Okamati, Yoktang, Sugato.
Okay.
All done.
Okay.
Oh, we have one sister here, Juliana Ho. Is she an observer or is she a
No, she's a
participant?
participant.
So we can
So
have
Juliana
a-
is in, is that?
Yeah.
Okay, so Juliana, your turn. Okamati, Yotang, Sugato.
I thought I just keep quiet to observe, but I cannot escape.
Cannot escape. You're here means you must practice.
Okay. Okamati, Yoktang, Sugato.
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 Yes, short U, short A. Don't forget,
Okay.
Okay, well done. Good.
Okay, we have 3%. Do you need 2 more extra or shall we go to the next?
Okay, anybody want to practice? Go ahead. Otherwise, you go to the next one. Next slide will be. Okay, we have done this already, isn't it? Oh, okay,
Yeah.
okay. Okay,
Never
we have
mind.
not done this.
Actually, we can clear if you want, or we can skip. We can skip also. You want to
Actually,
skip?
never mind. I will just go through the examples for them now. Okay, you just show me, then I will go through. You don't have to go through because I think you're taking too much. Okay, okay. Now, C as in church. Remember we say C we pronounce as CH, church. Okay, so charana, charana, charana. Short A, short A, short A. Charana. So C is not karana, it is charana. C is pronounced as CH, charana. Okay. D as in dot. Remember D with the dot below is this palatal a bit, isn't it? So it is okay. In chanting, you cannot really hear me say that. Dasati, dasati, dasati. Short A, short A, short I. Dasati. Okay. So that's how you pronounce. So M with the dot below and N with the dot on the top is the same as NG. Okay, as NG as in sing. So when you see the word B-U-D-D-H-A-M with the dot, it becomes Buddhang, Buddhang. Okay, B-U-D, we must pause at double consonant, Buddhang. When there's a double consonant, we must pause. We must stress on it, Buddhang, Buddhang. And then S-A-N-G-H-O, N has a dot on the top. That means you pronounce as N-G. So it becomes the S-A-N-G-G-H-O-O. Sangho, Sangho, or Sangha, Sangha, or Sangho. In this example is Sangho, okay? G-H-O, go, okay? S-A-N-G, sang, Sangho, not Sangho. We don't pronounce as Sangho. I think the Thais do that, but ours, we learn S-A-N, the dot is S-N-G. So Sangho. N with the dot below as in not. Vanna, Vanna, Vanna. If you can hear it carefully, it is Vanna, no Vanna, 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 Vanna. So my tongue will touch the palate a bit, a little. But don't worry, if we can pronounce Vanna, also we can accept. Vanna, we accept also, don't worry, we won't catch you. But if you can pronounce it more correctly, it's Vanna, Vanna. Okay, Vanna. N with the dot below, Vanna. And double consonant we pause, Vanna. Okay. And then N with the cursive thing on top, we call it the muruku, is pronounced as N-Y-A, near. Okay, so here we pronounce Anyang, Anyang, Anyang. Okay. Anyang. It is N-Y, near. Nyang, Nyang, Anyang. And Panya, Panya, Panya. As in wisdom, Panya. So that's how we pronounce that. And with the muruku there, we pronounce as near. So Panya, Anyang. Okay. Then T with the dot below as in top. So we pronounce as Sandit, Iko, Sandit, Iko, Sandit, Iko. Okay. Sandit, Iko. So the dit, Iko, Sandit, Iko. Okay. And then T, the normal T is as in Thai, Thai. So it's Arahato, 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 to, not to, to, so we pronounce it Arahato, Arahato, okay. Then TVA we pronounce as Tua, as in the Malay language Tua. So TVA M is pronounced as Tuang, TVA is pronounced as Tua, so it's Tuang, okay. That one we don't have to practice. I think when we go to the stanzas and then we will just flip back to this and then we can understand. Okay, then aspirated. Okay. Then this, okay, this you have to practice a bit. Maybe aspirated consonant as KH, GH, TH, DH, PH, BH are pronounced with H immediately following. Example, Diga, Diga. Diga Nikaya, Diga, Ga. Don't forget, now you must aspirated H, KH, GH, Diga. Okay, and then Datu, Datu, Datu. Okay, Inchi, Inchi, Hemang, Hemang, Antalike, Antalike, Antalike. Satcha, Satcha, pause at the double C, Satcha, and C is pronounced as CH, Satcha, not Sakka, Satcha, Satcha, Patichadaya, Patichadaya. You see, so you must pronounce it very carefully, Patik, okay, we pause at double C, Patichadaya, Patichadaya, okay, and taker, what's it? Taker, what's that? Taker, so it will be pronounced long E there, taker. And then the other word is ditta, 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 ditta. Veditappo, veditappo, long E, short I, short A, pause at double B. Tappo, veditappo. Butat. Butati, Butati. Okay. Bu long U, Butati. And then the next word is Bikave, Bikave, Bikave. Okay, so we practice here. Can we continue the next 5?
So we of number 1. Sister Chiu Eng Yen.
Okay, Diga, Datu,
Okay, good.
Kinji, Kemang, Antalike, Satcha, Patichadaya, Tika, Ditta, Veditabu, Buttahi,
Butati.
Buttahi.
Long U, long U. Long U, yes. Butati.
Buttahi.
Yes. Long
Big,
U,
Big Kavi.
Yes. Long E, yes. Okay, good, sister. Okay. Who's next?
Diga,
Datu, Kinji, Kemang, Antalike, Satya, Patichadaya, Tekka, Ditta, Veditabo, Bhutati,
Bhutati.
Bhutati.
Yes. Ditta. Okay. Okay. Good, sister. Good. Okay.
Thank you.
Dika, Datu, Kinchi, Kemang, Antalike, Satcha, Patichadaya, Tikha, Ditta, Viditabu, Buttave, Bhikkhave,
Bhutati.
Bhutati, Bhikkhave,
Diga.
Diga,
Long I, Diga.
Diga,
Yes. Take.
Take,
Long E, make sure you drag it, take. Okay, good.
Take,
Okay. Come a few more. How many more? Two more.
Dika, Datu, Kinchi, Kemang, Antalike, Satcha, Patichadaya, Tika, Ditta, Veditapo, Bhutati, Bhikkhave.
Number 5.
Diga, Datu, Kinchi, Kemang, Antalike, Satcha, Patichadaya, Tika, Dika, Viditabo, Bhutati, Bhikkhave.
Datu. First one.
Datu.
Yes. Don't forget the long A. The Datu. Yes, good.
Okay, we have all done.
Datu.
Okay, then we go to the next slide. What do you have?
This is double consonant.
Okay, double consonant. I will just demonstrate. You don't have to repeat Latin. Double consonant, I told you pause before the double consonant. Sub, Dhamma, Buddha, Dhamma, Satya, Santussako, Buddha, long A, this is the Buddha. Okay. Salla hukka vutti. Salla, there's double L, Salla hukka vutti. Panchavakgiye, double G, Panchavakgiye. So don't forget we pause at double G. And Upavadeyung. Majjima. Upper gabbo. Swakato. Attangiko. Okay, I think we should pronounce this. Okay, next 5.
Okay, number 6.
Sabba, Dhamma, Satya, Santusako, Buddha, Salahukawuti, Pachavagiye, Upavadeyum, Majjima, Appagabo, Swakato, Attangiko.
Yes, Santussako.
Santusako.
Yes. And then Majjima.
Majjima.
Yes, long A, Majjima. Majjima. Yeah. Okay, good. Okay, next one.
Number 7.
Sabba, Dhamma, Satcha, Santusako, Buddha, Salah Kavuti, Pancavagiye, Upavadeyum, Majjima, Apagapo, Swakato, Atangi, Swakato,
Kato, long A. Remember Swakato.
Swakato,
Yes.
Atangiko,
Yes. Good. Well done.
Sabba, Dhamma, Satcha, Santusako, Buddha, Salahukati, Pancavajiye, Padeyum, Majima, Apagabo, Swakato, Atangiko.
Okay, good.
The one in, you may go.
Oh, okay. Sabba, Dhamma, Satcha, Santosako, Buddha, Salahukawuti, Pachawagiya, Upawadeyang, Machima, Apagabo, Swakato, Atangiko,
Yes. Salahukavutti.
Salahukawuti.
Yes. You get used to the word later, don't worry. You so Salahukavutti. Salahukavutti. Yes.
Salahukawuti.
Yes.
Salahukawuti.
Yes.
Number
Okay.
10. Sister Juliana.
Sabba, Dhamma, Satcha, Santusako, Buddha, Salahuwakuti, Pachawagiye, Upawadeyung, Majima, Apagapo, Swakato, Atangiko.
Okay, very well done. Okay, the word is Salahukavutti.
Salahukawuti.
Yes.
Okay, all done.
Okay.
I
So we
think
next slide. What do you have? A next slide.
this is
one,
just
yeah. No need lah.
no need lah. This
Yeah,
is
no need.
just
I think yeah. This one we don't
that's
need
all.
to-
That's all.
Okay, so good. So now we have actually now covered a lot of things today lah. Yeah, we have. Okay, so we just give a demonstration of the Namo Tassa now lah. Maybe we can and then next week maybe we can practice more on this. Okay. So now, okay, so now like what our sister has done just now, she has chanted Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa. Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa. Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa. Okay, anybody wants to try? Sister, what's the idea? Want to continue the numbers?
Then number 11, Sister Lu Wanjun.
Namo tassa bhagavato arahanto samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahanto samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahanto Sama Sambuddhasa.
Okay, sister. Namo tassa, tassa can, but must be short. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Yeah, don't forget all your double consonant and all those things. Okay, we get the next one to try.
Number 12, Brother Lee. Brother Lee SS.
Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa.
Okay, brother. Samma sambuddhassa. Sister has gracefully put different colors for us. So we must pronounce carefully. Bud, B-U-D, bud, because we must pause at double D. Bud, das, pause at double S. Sambuddhassa. Go slowly, brother.
Okay.
Try again, brother. Sambuddhassa.
Yeah. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa.
Yes, very good. That is how you should go. Sambuddhassa. Go slowly. We can get it right. Don't worry. Very good, brother. Very good. Okay.
So number 13, Brother Chang.
Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa.
Okay, very good. Okay, very good. Okay, so okay, how many already yesterday? We do 5? Yeah, can. Any more?
2 more to go.
Okay.
Brother Lee.
Brother Lim, TC Lim. Please unmute.
Sorry. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa.
Okay, brother. Bhagavato. Short A. Vato. Arahato.
Bhagavato
Yeah,
arahato.
arahato. Yes. Bhagavato arahato. Yeah.
Bhagavato arahato.
Yes. Okay, very good.
One, Sister Lisa.
Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa.
Okay, well done, sister. Well done. Okay, no more, isn't it?
Yeah, that's it.
Okay, that's a raised hand. Number 26. Anything you want to ask? Number 26. Unmute yourself.
Sister Pepun.
No, I thought I want to do the chanting.
Okay. Fine. You okay? You have to practice this. Fine. Okay, come.
Okay. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa.
Okay, sister, it's Namo Tassa. Ours, okay. In the Pali phonetics, A is a short A. There is no double M there. So we say Namo Tassa. Namo Tassa.
Namo tassa.
Yes, I know you're familiar with Namo Tassa, but that is more Thai, I think, lah. But
Yeah,
also
yeah.
as-
Here we
Huh?
are more Thai.
Yes, yes, I understand. It is not wrong, lah, but since we want to talk about chanting in unison,
Yes.
so we will adopt the Pali phonetic is
Mm-mm.
Namo Tassa. Huh?
Namo tassa. Okay.
Yes, well done, sister. Okay, basically, okay, now we can come to an end. Basically, why we pay homage to the Buddha. You know, it's very important before we start our any puja, any service, we always say Namo Tassa 3 times lah. We pay homage to the Buddha. Why do you think we pay homage to the Buddha? There's no special spiritual value actually. Don't worry, we are learning things to understand. We are chanting to understand. So when we say Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa, it's nothing spiritual. Don't worry, sister. Our chanting is nothing spiritual. Our chanting is basically we just prostrate before the Buddha. We want to humble ourselves. Right? We prostrate before him, learn to be humble. With all humility, we prostrate before him and say that praise he the Lord, the fully enlightened Buddha. We bow at him. So this is only for us to let go our ego, to break our ego out of us. Nothing so special, nothing spiritual. Okay, so we remember when we do this, it is more or less to it is with all humility lah. We want to be very humble and say that we prostrate before him and we respect him. Okay, and why? Because we want, and then we reflect. When we say Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa, we say that with all humility, because it's not easy for us to prostrate before a statue, correct? And to bow before a statue, it's not easy. But we let go of our ego, correct? With all humility, we do that. And then we try to reflect his qualities. We know that the Buddha has got 9 qualities, which will come later. His 9 qualities, and then we know that he worked very hard for 45 years to dissipate his Dhamma. So he has a lot of metta, karuna, and mudita with him. He has a lot of compassion for the world. So we emulate these qualities. We must reflect when we say Namo Tassa, we reflect on these qualities and say that I want to try to emulate these qualities. And then you become a better person, that's all. Right? Nothing spiritual will happen to you, don't worry. There's nothing spiritual about our puja, but it helps us to let go slowly of our greed, our ego. That is our problem today. Our problem is with our ego, correct? So when we prostrate before the Buddha with all humility, then we learn to let go some of our ego slowly. We're beginning to let go slowly. And then we say that we reflect on your qualities and we want to emulate your qualities. I hope that I can work as hard as the Buddha, who has worked for 45 years up to the age of 80. No rest. If he got off day, I think we will never receive the Dhamma today. So Buddha worked with no off day, so we also must try to emulate his qualities. We do as much as we can now, while we can. So that is the purpose of Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa. So remember, it's nothing spiritual, and then it's nothing ritual about our puja. It's only a teaching, and we emulate the qualities, and we humble ourselves. We can prostrate before him, and he can bow and kneel down. I think that is very good, in all humility. So that is the whole purpose. Of course, it helps you if you are agitated with a lot of things, if you cannot do things. It is very helpful to prostrate before the Buddha's rupa. The Buddha rupa, we call it the Buddha statue. When you're agitated, you reflect on his qualities, it helps you to come down. When you're agitated, you can prostrate in front of the Buddha there. I think you will come down very fast. That is the purpose. Okay? So I think with that, we have got the conclusion of our session tonight. Next week, we'll see what we can do. Maybe we have a breakup rooms to help you with your Namo Tassa and your Panchasila. Let me work out with the technical team whether we can have a few backup rooms and then we can practice more like that way. Otherwise, it is too big. Yeah.
Leng Huat.
Okay. Yeah.
Participant number 26 raise hand, and then also participant number 22 would also raise hand. There are two.
Maybe
So,
we close first and then we spend another
Okay.
few minutes for questions. Can?
Okay, so we
Sister,
shall close first. We shall close
Okay, so we
first.
close this session first because we have finished. We say it's 8 to 9:30. So, brothers and sisters in the Dhamma, you have come forward to learn the Pali chanting, and I'm sure during this time your mind stayed very focused. No unwholesome activities came to your mind. Your mind was free from greed, hatred, and delusion. And I'm sure during such time we have abundance of memories, and these memories we will dedicate to our protective devas, and we hope that they will rejoice in these memories and they will eventually attain the perfect bliss of Nibbana. And by virtue of these memories, may they continue to bless us with good health, longevity, success, happiness, prosperity, and above all, wisdom to walk the Buddha's path. May we also recall to mind the names of our loved ones who have passed away, wherever they may be. If they are reborn on the celestial planes, we hope that they too rejoice in this memories, and may they shower unto us all their choicest blessings and protection. However, in the event that they need our memories to help them in their spiritual well-being, may these memories help them in their spiritual well-being. And may these memories reach them and help them in their spiritual well-being. And our aspiration as Buddhists always, may we be blessed with company of the good and the wise always. May we not deviate from the teachings of the Buddha. May we be blessed with good friends, good teachers, who can guide us along the path of the Dhamma until we reach the final liberation Nibbana. Etavata chammehi sampadang punya sampadang sabbe deva sabbe satta sabbe bhuta anumodantu sabba sampatti siddhya idang me nyati nang hotu suvita hontu nyatayo idang me nyati nang hotu suvita hontu nyatayo idang me nyati nang hotu suvita hontu nyatayo imina punya kammena mame bala samagamo satang samagamo hotu yava nibbana patiya. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Okay, those of you who are busy, you want to leave, you may leave. But those, okay, raise hands. Okay, we will. Okay, we will get Sister Pekun first. Is that Sister?
Number 26 first.
Okay, okay, yeah, 26, yes.
Brother, what about if, let's say, we don't have the Buddha statue at all?
Yes.
So when we pay homage any time of the day, what do we do then?
The statue is not important for us, sister. The Buddha Rupa, we call it lah. In the Pali language, it's called the Rupa. So the Buddha Rupa is not important. It really helps us to focus on him. But you can still pay homage to him in your mind. I don't think you need the Buddha Rupa. We need that because sometimes we cannot focus. So we put the Buddha Rupa there, we can focus and it can remind us physically like that is. So it is not at all critical to have the Buddha Rupa, sister. You can still do it in your mind. You can still do it silently, contemplate on the Buddha and says, Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa. I pay my homage to you, the enlightened one, the teacher, the full enlightened teacher. And I want to emulate your qualities. You're a great teacher, so that way you become humble. And the first thing that will help you is you will become humble. And then that is let going of your ego first. Slowly we do. Buddhism is all about gradual learning. Gradual learning. There's nothing to rush, but it's more to practice. If we know what little we know, if we to practice, I think it's more helpful, sister. Will that answer your question, sister?
Yeah, but let's say, can we do it anywhere at any time at all or any place at all?
Of course, yes. Yes. Yes, sister. Yeah. Yeah.
Thank
the Buddha
you.
is in your heart, sister.
Okay. Because there's a lot of taboo said, no, you can't do in the bathroom. No, you can't do when you are,
Okay, people pantang so much, then I will reserve my comments lah, sister. But of course, we as far as we go, we don't pantang at all lah. The Buddha is always with us lah. In times of difficulty, in times of happiness, we must always remember the Buddha. Unfortunately, many people will only try to remember the Buddha during times of difficulty only. Correct? When they're in trouble, they remember the Buddha. When they're happy, they forget the Buddha, you know. But it's okay, fine. Slowly they will remember the Buddha at all times. Huh?
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah.
You may unmute and ask your question.
Who's next?
Sister Pek Hun.
Okay. Yes.
Yeah, yes, brother, I would like to ask about the pronunciation because actually I learned Pali chanting some years ago, now re-pick up, then currently attending the class with Sri Lanka Bante.
Okay.
Yeah. So in the class, I also struggle. Then the Bante explained to me 3 traditional, 3 pronunciation. Thai traditional or no So Myanmar also a bit different.
Yeah.
Then because I'm more into Sri Lanka tradition because their chanting is very nice. And then when I take with Bante, right? Bante say, yeah, first pronunciation A in front, the first A is Then the second A onward will be But some of the pronunciation, some of the chanting, not change the A to the R to So I confused at there. Change or not change? Change or not change? I struggle at that. Is there a way or some rule to follow when to change, when not to change?
Okay.
This is a difficulty.
Okay. To answer your question, yes, we agree that the alphabets are slightly pronounced differently in Thai and in Myanmar. First, we agree, and we are not focusing on theirs lah. Neither we incidentally, like I've said, ours will be closer to the Sri Lankan because the Sri Lankan alphabets are closer to the Pali alphabets. So our pronunciation will be closer to Sri Lanka, not because we are biased to Sri Lanka, because of the alphabets. Number 2. Okay, point number 3, there is no fixed and fast rules on the and the R. But in the Sri Lanka language, in the Sinhala language, in their Sinhala writing, yes, they can know the difference between the and the R. Yes. But in our alphabet, there is no difference. There is no fixed and fast rules to say that this must be this must be R. But as long as the R and the are short, when R is short, the must be short. That's all. Okay, and the R, long R is definitely Buddha. Yes, plural Buddha. Yes. Okay, the long A behind with the dash definitely is a long A, but in between one it can be and R. But I will propose that we must pronounce it shortly. By example, if you want to say Buddha, fine, it's okay. Buddha, same, but not Buddha. Buddha means something else, okay? But there is no fixed rules. I cannot tell you that it must be here, there. No. But in the Sri Lankan writing, maybe they have. I do not know about Sri Lankan writing, but I believe they have. Yeah.
Yeah. When I check with Bante say in the language, in the language, the writing why no different at all. Just the chanting, the time when they chant, Sri Lanka and Thailand is different. Yeah. So. But during the chanting in a team chanting, you cannot chant in different way, right? You have to all chant in R, you have to R, all chant and at you have to change Then when my difficulty is when to change, when all the time I will put change. Then the time not change, then how can I know not to change to
That one, there is no rules, sister. There is no rules.
Yeah.
But you don't worry. But I'm sure if you learn the Pali phonetics carefully, you can chant with any group. because your intonation will be correct, you will pause at the correct place, and that is more important now. The and the is a very small thing now, but both will be short. As long as you know it's short, so it makes no difference. Your rhythm will still be the same. I'm sure you can chant with any Sri Lankan monk. If you have learned this way chanting, you can chant with any Sri Lankan monk. And I'm also very sure that you can chant with the Thai, except for the Namo Tassa and yours Namo Tassa. So it's the same. It's short. It's still short, you know. It is still short. It's not that they are long Namo Tassa. No, they are still Namo Tassa. We are Namo Tassa. Okay, there is a bit of a slang difference, but we can still chant with them. I'm sure you can. With a small variation. Yes, yes.
What I learned tonight.
Yeah.
What I learned tonight lesson is for the long A, no need to change to Am I right?
Yes, perfectly right. Yeah.
So only the short A have to change to when it is at the second A.
No,
the
no.
short A.
I'm not sure whether it's second or not, but I don't have the rules. We don't have the fixed rules for that. The long A must be long. Yes, the A with the dash must be long. Yes.
No need to change to right?
No. Better all the way. Yes.
Well,
yes,
right.
yes,
This is
yes.
what I picked up many years ago.
Yes.
So
okay,
yes.
agreed.
I think this is the only thing. Yeah. One more thing to just now I not really learn fully. The bullet on top and bullet on the button. What is the difference? The meaning.
No, the top and the bottom M is the same.
M is NG, I know NG.
Dot.
So for other alphabet, what does it mean?
For N there is a difference. Only for N there is a difference. Okay.
For example,
N,
T below
NG.
dot.
Okay. For the N on the top, dot is still NG, same like M.
Yes.
Okay?
Yes.
If it is below, then you got to go a bit palatal lah. No. Your tongue must hit the palate.
We call it
T.
strong pronounce, right? Strong pronounce.
Yes. Yeah, you know, they call it guttural or they call it retroflex, you know. Yes.
But same with TH, right? Same with TH, right? TH we also pronounce strongly. TH. For example, TH.
TH, H is an aspirate. H helps the alphabet to become stronger.
Yes.
T. But no H is T.
Yeah.
So it becomes stronger. It's called aspirated T. Yes.
So the bullet at below T, only T, but below got bullet, then also same pronoun as a TH, right? Strong T.
No. The bullet below the T is the bullet below the T is retroflex. It is T. Your tongue must hit your top. Yes. Okay. Okay, we can do your revision next week, sister. We do your revision next week. We will still do revision. Maybe you can have the seniors to help you clearly next week. Yeah.
Okay. I clear my doubt. The main issue. Okay.
Slowly, don't worry lah. This is all about gradual learning lah. We are not rushing to learn something fast. We are all taking our time. So don't worry so much.
Yeah. In the chanting, I already used to not to change, right? Now I want to change, right? Become my chanting turn to very slow. Then sometimes struggle at that. Change or not change, right?
Don't worry,
my chanting.
Actually don't worry. As long as you make it long or a short and the I think that is more critical than the and the lah.
Only the short. I focus on the short A. Change or not change. That's all. Then others.
Yes.
Others don't care. Just
no, they
as
don't care
usual.
but we don't have the rules to ask you to do lah. Sorry, I don't have we don't have the rules here. Yeah, we do not have. Okay, anybody else now? Okay, you can do your revision next week. Somebody else was raising hand just now. Unmute yourself.
Yeah, brother.
Sorry. Yeah.
This question is between Magadhi and Pali.
Yeah.
As we know from history, the Buddha spoke in Magadhi and also advised all the other monks who have gone to different direction to speak the local language. Okay,
Yes.
so Magadhi must be the central of their language. So after the Paranibbana, the Mahaparinibbana of the Buddha, and the first council was only 3 months later. So when they chanted the Ananda and also Pali, did they chant in actually Pali or in Magadhi? Because today all our Nikayas are all in Pali.
Yes. Okay. You see, we will agree lah. We are not disputing with the historians that Buddha taught in Magadha and must have used the local dialect called Magadhi. Number one. At that point of time, Sanskrit doesn't have the grammar. Today different. Today Sanskrit is very modern, is modernized by Panini. That's 300 years later, Panini revised and make it very nice and smooth. Today Sanskrit is very beautiful. But those days Sanskrit was believed that they do not have the grammar. So the Buddha chose to speak in Magadhi. Okay? Now, Magadhi or Prakrit, they call it lah, or the local dialect. Okay, now, as the Buddha used that language, the Buddha put in a lot of new words there, you know. The Buddha actually improve on the grammar of that language lah, because the Buddha's teaching is so refined, you see? So a lot of new words came in and redefining of new words also. Example, word like karma became karma with a different definition. Nibbana all became different definition, but these are not new words, you know. These words existed during the time of the Buddha. Now, the Buddha used Magadhi, maybe the Buddha used Prakrit, okay? And then the Buddha developed that language, which later is called Pali. Okay? So, in our tradition, we believe that Pali is Magadhi. Okay? Only thing, later on, there's no more Magadhi being used. You don't find the word Magadhi anymore. It's all Pali, 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 Pali. So they have revised Magadhi to become Pali. That is our stand. That is what we believe. Historians have different views. Everybody has different, but more historians will believe that the Buddha used Pali. Yes. But those days, they don't call it Pali, they call it Magadhi. When the Buddha used it and revised the language, it became Pali. They call it Pali. So Pali is Magadhi. That's why there's no more Magadhi now.
Okay.
Only Pali. There's only Pali language, you see. And then Hindustan and all those languages all actually derive from Pali language one, you know. All derive from Pali. Pali is the source of a lot of other languages in India. And then later on, 300 years later, then Panini, the grammarian, the Sanskrit grammarian, he came in. Then he is the one who revised Sanskrit and became what Sanskrit is today. The gentleman, the scholar, the grammarian is called Panini. P-A-N-I-N-I. Panini is the one who actually revised Sanskrit. And Sanskrit is what is Sanskrit today, very beautiful. But Pali, there's no more Magadhi now. There's only Pali. Anybody has anything else before we call off?
Yeah. This is Back Hun again.
Yep.
I would like to ask, when I start to learn the Pali chanting, right? I use Malay pronunciation to pronounce it at all until now. Is it the correct way? This is the way where
as long as you follow the Pali alphabets, the phonetics are there. We have learned this now. So I think as long as many Malay words are borrowed from Pali language, you know.
Yeah, I just wonder. I use Malay pronunciation. I just can chant everything.
Don't
so
worry,
what my other friend, is it the correct way? Is it?
No, don't worry. You can. Okay, what we are trying to do is just refine your chanting skills. That's all. But if you have been chanting in certain ways that you are very comfortable, go ahead. Never mind. Don't worry.
Okay. So I just wonder. No. That's all.
Fine. But as long as you
no need to change, right? I can
your mind
continue
and your
this
body
way.
are together, and then you have faith. I think that is beautiful. That is good. Yeah.
Okay, thanks, brother.
Although I'm
okay,
teaching Pali chanting, but I'm not advocating that everybody must chant like that. But if people have been chanting in certain ways, they are comfortable, go ahead. Don't worry.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah. Okay, anybody else? Otherwise, we just call it off tonight. We see you next week. So, sister, thank you very much again, Sister Sumitra, for organizing this. And our brother Terence is behind the screen. Thank you very much. And all the seniors, I invited you. Thank you for your time. Hopefully next week y'all can contribute lah. Now you know what you know what's happening in class, then you can contribute.